So I think the point that we're trying to make with testing, for mercury in breast milk is that and we have tested women, and those that were shown to have higher mercury levels were consuming quite a bit of fish. So what we recommended was just to maybe eliminate those, fish in their diet, but instead take a supplement, a DHA capsule or, an omega-3 fatty acid.
Absolutely.
And it was completely reversible.
Wow, that's wonderful.
So as yours, I know that you've looked at breast milk yourself too.
In my lab, we've looked at hair actually, and we correlated it with fish consumption. We just did an informal study. We were just playing with our mercury instrumentation, and it's whenever you do this analysis, it always comes out the same. The more fish people are eating, the more mercury will be present in the hair, and so the breast milk is another indicator of the short-term consumption. So that means it is more reversible than other body compartments. If you stop eating it, it won't show up in the breast milk as much.
It's interesting because when we're looking at different vitamins, so what we're testing for at Lactation Lab, we're not doing every possible element you can test in breast milk. There's a lot of things that don't change over time. We're just looking at things that do change with maternal diet and supplements. And we found that on average, in about a 2-week span, we noticed a big difference.
Wow.
So let's say someone has really low vitamin C or lower levels of iron or B12. A lot of people who are vegetarian or vegan can have low B12. And then by taking these supplements, we see it about 2 weeks later. Do you, in your experience with mercury research in general and other sources and bodily fluids maybe or hair in particular, did you notice that it was quickly reversed as well?
Well, I actually haven't studied that.
Okay.
In our work, we haven't studied the traveling through the body. But I completely have studied, I have read about certain compartments having showing the shorter turnaround for response time. So I definitely believe breast milk would be that way because it's something the body produces. It's not
It's very dynamic.
It's very dynamic, yes. So I would completely agree. And I think it's wonderful if you can tell people the level, then they're more motivated to make those changes, take those supplements, instead of just kind of guessing and assuming what might be in the milk. So.
Right. And again, I'm not trying to scare moms.
Right. No, I think it could encourage people. Everyone, breast milk is beneficial even if it has some mercury in it. They say, and I've read papers about that, saying that breast milk is so good for the baby cognitively that the benefits of the breast milk outweigh even small amounts of things that may be contaminating. Some small level is still outweighed by breastfeeding. So I think if people have the information, it might encourage them because then they have more confidence that the milk is
right. So I just want to say too that you're exactly right about that. From all of my research as well, that breast milk is not only important for supporting an infant's immune system, but the cognitive development is there. There's been studies that have been shown that it decreases the incidence of allergies, asthma, eczema, you name it, basically. But I think, the point I'm trying to make is that you can sort of optimize it. So just by knowing what's in there and maybe taking out 1 or 2 things that could be tweaked and then continue on in providing, I think, one of the best sources of nutrition for an infant.
Or the best.
Or the best.
I would say that. And it's worth putting the time in because I know I didn't mean to breastfeed as long as I did, but especially as a working mom, I got, it was a great way to connect with the baby at the end of the day. Babies, I had twins, so I kept on longer than I expected to. And so any investment I would have made in figuring out the content of the milk, would have had a long time to pay off.